what's up you guys, After Show Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell, New Mexico. This is Season 1, Episode 3. Let's get into it.
I am married to someone who can't ever know who I am, and that kills me.
I really want to know if his name is Jesse. It'd be really funny if it is.
In the hours or days after my sister died, a strange mark, shaped like a handprint, formed on her corpse. Hypothesis: Max Evans killed my sister. Hey, lab rat. You can relax. I left my scalpel at home.
Oh, good. Because I saw what you did to that frog freshman year, and it was not pretty.
I'm trying to help Max. You said you're
He's got a lot of books.
Since you healed me, it's not like you can go to a GP. I'm your best bet. Trace amounts help with active growth and regeneration in plants, but I have never seen anything like this. It heals you?
No, more like it kills pain. We don't heal super fast or anything.
When did you start to realize that you were...
He's got a lot of tattoos.
What's the full extent of your capabilities?
I'm pretty good at recognizing interrogation. It's kind of part of my gig.
I've established your baseline. Now I'm monitoring your electromagnetic output and how it correlates with emotional triggers.
You mean like the light show that I put on whenever I feel anything? Can you make that stop? Because it's really annoying.
If I know more, Michael and Isabel, what powers do they have exactly? Do they leave handprints too?
I'm not going to talk about them, Liz. They don't know we're doing this.
Okay, are you all capable of electrostatic discharge, releasing energy intentionally?
Maybe. We don't know how it works.
In nature, there are animals, plants, that do variations of this.
What are you getting at?
They use electricity as a defense mechanism, a weapon.
Liz.
So if you can heal with electricity, can you also harm?
Oh my God, you're hurt. Are you okay?
Lightning fractals.
Let me see.
No, I'm okay. It's fine. Please don't touch me.
I have the entire Air Force here for the veteran fundraiser, and you're out here playing alien autopsy?
She already knows our secrets, so what's the harm? Maybe she can figure out what's wrong with me.
Michael and I told you we'd help.
How?
Look, whatever is wrong with you, I'm pretty sure Liz didn't take a class on it at CU Boulder.
I have questions, and I trust Liz. We have a connection. We did, I think.
Do you? Liz and Kyle hooked up at the Wild Pony the day after she got into town. Did you know that? Your handprint was still on her chest.
Will you stay out of my business for once? Okay, quit using my life as a distraction for your own messed up relationship.
I mean, he slept with Freya last episode.
Liz flat out told you she's just not that into you.
At least she knows me. Just because you're jealous if someone knows the truth about me when your whole marriage is built on a lie.
Shut up! Liz is using your feelings for her to gather data, and you are letting her. It's like you'll agree to any excuse to be closer. It's pathetic.
Relax, man. It's just Isabel.
Wait, does she know about us?
Would it be so bad if she did?
Yeah.
Tearin, don't worry about it.
Get your old job back?
Yeah, no one in this town can fix cars as fast as I can. Car need a tune-up, or?
I just came from Max's. He's letting Liz experiment on him.
Please say sexually. If a biomedical engineer knows how Max is put together, she's gonna know how to dismantle him. All of us.
She's using him. I know it. We have to get her far away from our brother. And I have a plan.
I was hoping you could help me learn more of her secrets. Stuff that she wouldn't tell me, that she'd only tell you. Check behind the no hunting sign. It's the most Rosa mix ever. All 90s songs.
TLC, Goo Goo Dolls. She's even got some Genuine on there.
I don't think these are song titles. I mean, they are, but I think they're clues. Here in your bedroom. It's our bedroom. Pony. I mean, this is her exact brand of teen melodrama. Treasure map to all her little hiding places. I know, I figured that was the case. I didn't want to invade her privacy. Even now. Well, as a little sister, invading my big sister's privacy is my born prerogative. Even now. Track 3. Under the bridge. You coming? Yeah.
Remember those letters he sent when he was in hospice? Can't find them anywhere.
The cancer changed him. By the end, he'd look at me and I could see in his eyes he had no clue who I was. He was mailing us letters even when we were sitting by his bedside every day. You're better off not digging into the past. Hang on to the good memories.
She was a hold your hair back when you're 6, slash your ex's tires type of friend. She was a total flake, completely unreliable, but somehow, when you needed her most, she always seemed to show up. She isn't what's left over in the dirty crevices of this town.
Maybe not. But maybe.
Dear Rosa, we will never be alone. Signed Ophiuchus. I'm gonna assume that if someone in Roswell was named Ophiuchus, we'd know them.
Must be a pseudonym. Ophiuchus is the 13th sign of the zodiac. It's a little controversial in certain circles.
A fraudulent zodiac. The lyric that she had read on her hand when she died. Maybe it wasn't a random lyric from a random song. Maybe this means something. I mean, this note feels romantic. Think she was seeing someone? Maria? She's dead. Spill. She didn't mention anyone.
But I slept at your house that week. I saw her sneak out the window, and she had taken a little extra care with the eyeliner, so I figured there must be a boy.
You were a good friend to her. Oh, come on. Mixtape Matt beckons. Small Town Saturday Night by Hal Ketchum. Maybe the drive-in?
So, you gonna mind warp Liz before or after Mars attacks?
I'll know when the time is right.
Just curious about why you're down to get in Liz's mind and send her out of town. And at the reunion, you were scandalized when I suggested it.
I don't think you appreciate just how miserable it is for me to have to gaze into the deep, dark abyss that is the human psyche. Nevertheless, things have escalated.
And I don't disagree. But I also think you're scared.
Yeah, of exposure.
Of not being the #1 person in Max's life. Of him loving Liz more than he loves you.
Michael Garrett at a town event.
Projector.
Oh, his name's Noah? Rough.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, good call. Thanks, bro. You missed dinner last night.
I know. I'm sorry. It was Max. He had, girl problems.
Yeah, same.
Why don't we switch things up tonight? What can I be for you?
Maybe tonight we could both just be present. Leaving so soon?
Seen it before. I hate how it ends.
I'll tell you what. I'll split this sixer with you if you let me watch from here.
Find something, Valenti? What were you doing in the file room?
Visiting my mom. Guess she was out.
I could have you arrested.
Oh, I get it. Is this massive overreaction about Liz? Are you into her? You must have heard about the Wild Pony parking lot.
Do you want me to hit you?
Well, that wouldn't be very lawful of you. Though I think you've wanted to for a long time.
You don't know anything about me.
Hey, do we have a problem here?
All good. Just a couple of new Roswell High buddies catching up.
We doing this movie thing or not?
Yeah. We are. You look beautiful.
Oh, careful, Tom. Oh, you got me. You got me.
Heartwarming.
Hey.
Maybe you ought to call it a night, huh? Use the evening to educate yourself on how to properly represent your country.
Do I embarrass you, Dad?
I was just gonna say is that he's died because he has the same name as him.
You are a decorated Purple Heart Airman with 3 deployments under his belt. Tearin is arrested once a week for gambling and bar fighting. Seems to me the only one you're embarrassing is yourself. So.
Thank you, Roswell, for making the 3rd annual Night at the Drive-In such a success. Because of you, we more than doubled last year's donations to the local VA clinic. Here to represent the brave women and men of our armed forces, Master Sergeant Jesse Maines.
Thank you, Isabel. For the past 70 years...
Oh, his name is Jesse.
Come on, just say it. You hate this town party stuff.
Am I breaking out in hives?
Well, we can go back to Wild Pony for a drink.
After we find Rosa's hiding spot.
Okay, come on.
And the risks and sacrifices of battle...
Why are we really here? Something's up with you.
We know...
Can't lie to a psychic.
Okay, fine. I wanted an excuse to spy on Max and his date. Tail blondes are totally not his type.
We're stalking. I need a corn dog. And I'm getting you a michelada.
Inaction and everything. So, Bill?
Hello, Liz. I need you to do something for me. Rosa?
Why are you being like this? I thought we were friends.
Liz,
Yes?
it's time for you to leave Roswell. And don't come back this time.
I wish it could always be like this.
Stop.
I can't leave.
Why not? What is keeping you here?
Max.
To Liz. Yes. Hi. Yeah. What? I think I figured out the clue. This isn't Rosa's idea of a small town Saturday night, but I know what is.
She leaving town?
No, I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
You weren't strong enough?
No, Michael. I don't know. I just, I got into her mind, and then I just couldn't go through with it. So.
Couldn't or wouldn't, Isabel?
You don't understand. I kept getting these weird flashes of Rosa, and Liz was there. I could see what she was seeing, you know, I could feel what she was feeling, and then, and she said Max's name, and there was this, like, rush, and I was like, I don't think that this is just some high school crush. I think that she and Max might be...
Maybe she and Max... What?
Run. It's the cops. Officer?
Your speech was good.
Thank you. I didn't think that you were gonna show up after I...
Maybe you were right. Maybe Liz isn't gonna happen for me. Cameron and I were hooking up before Liz got back into town. Maybe that could be something if I try. I was really hoping for E.T. this year.
Now, xenophobia sells more tickets.
Rosa and I used to sneak up here after you fell asleep.
Were you her friend or were you Liz's friend?
Come on, Liz. Relax. Spend a small town Saturday night in Rosa's shoes.
I missed this. I left my fiance in Denver 3 weeks ago. Diego. I don't know why I'm laughing. No, he's perfect. It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't connect. I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
What did you and Rosa do up here?
We smoked.
Looked at the stars, and the first one to find Pisces got to dare the other one to do something really stupid. That was their sign. See right there? 2 fish.
This looks like an arrow to me.
That's what Rosa always used to say. Maybe you two didn't think so differently after all.
It's a love letter.
From who? Fiacus?
Okay, we have most of the teenage dream date covered. The movie, popcorn. Just one essential high school experience missing.
What would that be? What? Oh, okay.
Max! I'm sorry, we're closed. Could you come back?
I need to talk to you now.
Liz, stop. What is this about?
You were sleeping with my sister. Explain that.
Liz, me again. I swear, if you got
Kyle,
yourself...
Manuel Valenti, you'd make a terrible criminal. Care to explain yourself?
I was looking for Max Evans. We're in a kind of love triangle. Wanted to get some dirt on him. There wasn't any.
Is this about Liz Orteco?
What?
I don't like her family. My parents struggled for years in poverty so that they could enter this country legally because they believed in America, in freedom, in patriotism, in the law. And people who defy that law give us all a bad name.
You sound like a bigot.
And you sound so naive. Rosa Orteco killed those girls and it tore this town in half. You were away at school, but your father nearly lost the election that year. Jesse Maines vocally supported some white candidate. And you know how this town loves to vote military.
I thought Master Sergeant Maines and Dad were friends.
Jesse Maines doesn't have friends, Kyle. He has soldiers.
I feel like I'm disappearing until you look at me, and then I'm so completely seen. I've never liked that feeling before.
Please stop.
No,
Come
you
on.
really captured her. Somehow you always stand in the part of the room that the sun hits first.
Wrote that note for you, Liz.
Don't lie to me! You touched my lips and I stopped breathing for a week. This isn't about us. You and I never kissed.
No, we didn't. It was April, senior year. I had hot sauce on my lips. No one told me for like 3 hours, and then you wiped it off with your thumb in.
The day we got sent home early because there was a school blackout.
Rosa must have found the letter. I was 17. I wanted to be a writer.
I'm not accusing you of some high school affair. I am accusing you of something else. I know that you lied to me about the last time that you saw her. I know that you met her the night that she died, and I know that my sister was murdered by an alien.
What? How do you...
So was it you, Max?
Yes, you're right. I lied to you. Okay, I did see Rosa that night. After we got back from the desert, I dropped you off, but I didn't go home. I sat in the gazebo and I wrote that letter, slid it under the windshield wiper of your car, and then Rosa was there. And she was drunk and high and angry, and she was telling me to stay away from you and started yelling and shoving me.
Oh, so what? You killed her?
No. I drove away. She was messed up, and I knew it. The diner was still open. I could have gotten your dad. I should have stayed with her.
I asked you point blank if you saw her that night.
You have enough painful memories. After everything that we have been through, do you truly believe that I am capable of killing someone you love? Because I have loved you my entire life, including every single day that you were gone in the last decade.
That's not what this is about.
That's what everything is about for me. You know what? Maybe my sister's right. Maybe I am pathetic, but I would never kill Rosa. Leave the past in the past. There's nothing we can do to change it.
Well, the background just changed. That was weird.
Noah? Baby?
How did the rest of the night go?
Good. We more than doubled last year's donations. The VAs can be very pleased.
You don't have to do this.
No. I said we would have a nice night. And look, I'm here. I'm present.
Isabel, I love you with my entire heart. How did the rest of your night go?
I'm sorry. I know that I've been absent. I know that I'm codependent on Max.
Hey, that's okay. I knew what I was marrying into.
Everything is falling apart, and I don't know how to put it back together. You know, Max is he's my person. He always has been. But now he's in love, and she loves him back.
I know you don't want your brother to be unhappy.
No, that's the point. I think that this whole time he has been, and I didn't know. And I think that maybe it was my fault.
Maybe for a little while you could stop worrying about how happy he is. Maybe instead you could just let me worry about how happy you are. For once. Let me show you something.
Oh.
Is this the land before time? How did you?
Max told me. He said he might need a little pick-me-up after tonight. You're not losing him. You're just taking space, and that's okay. Isabel Evans Bracken. You are my person, and you always have been. And I would very much like it if I could be yours.
It was kind of weird. It was like a proposal scene, but they're already married.
So, Rosa intercepted the letter to keep Max away from me. Why?
He's so harmless.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. He told me he loved me. Then and now too, I think.
That's a lot. What'd you say?
I just don't trust him.
You can't keep summoning me.
You can stop showing up.
Can I? Because every word out of your mouth feels like a thinly veiled threat. I know the stories about how people who refuse to conspire end up suffering. It almost worked. Using my dead dad to make your appeal? But you weren't friends at all. I checked the records. You didn't visit him once while he was dying.
Jim and I had our differences, yes. We shared one goal. Protect our town and our world from the imminent alien threat.
Imminent? The crash was in 1947. If they pose a threat to humanity, they're taking their sweet time. Unless your boy Paul Ryan is an alien.
Have some respect.
I do have respect. My ancestors sacrificed everything to come here, so I could live the American dream. But my family also believes in the justice system. Innocent until proven guilty, so I'm not gonna hand over anyone to you, either. These are the letters my dad wrote when he was dying. If he was trying to tell someone something, it's somewhere in all this crazy. You gave me Rosa's autopsy photos. I give you my dad's alien Rosetta Stone. Do with it what you will.
Okay, so that's where he got that from.
Now I'm out. I'm not your soldier.
You made the right choice.
Although you should know, there's one fatal flaw in our system.
Innocent until proven guilty means that justice can only be served after disaster has struck. Every time a terrorist is caught, you know what his neighbors say, right?
He was such a nice guy. Smart, thoughtful. He hardly bothered anyone.
Kept to himself a lot.
Michael, when you get this kid over here.
Certainly not the type to build an arsenal. And then...
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Roswell, New Mexico, Season 1, Episode 3. I thought the Isabel and her husband thing was very sweet. We kind of got to the bottom of the Rosa stuff with Max seeing her, or did we? Maybe there's more, I don't know. Why was Max freaking out there? Like, he was still on a date with Freya. What, you just left the date? What happened there? Yeah. Pretty decent episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.